This is the Stirling Ridge Walk, one of the most hectic and dangerous hiking trails in all of Western Australia. You can see I'm a little scraped up already. I just came from down there, all the way down there. Ah, I'm dead. I am so cooked. Usually hikers take between 2 and 3 days to complete the entire track. Today I'm going for a sub 8-hour run across the entire ridge. Wish me luck, let's do it. The Stirling Ridge Walk is around 20 kilometres long with over 2,000 metres of elevation change. It's technical, treacherous and absolutely spectacular. I've hiked the track a couple times before, once over 3 days and once over 15 hours in a single day. This attempt would be nothing like those though, as I aim to complete the ridge as fast as possible in absolutely scorching heat. I'm cooked. Literally cooked, it's so hot. Alright, how you doing? I started early on the southern end of the ridge, which meant summiting Bluff Knoll just around sunrise. Very steep, very steep to start off. And for the most part, we've got these awesome steps, which make climbing a lot easier. The view makes the climbing a lot easier as well. Already climbed about 500 meters, nearing the top of Bluff Knoll, 35 minutes in. It's not bad. That is not bad at all. The mountain's very busy, so passing lots of people on the way up. I expect to see basically no one after I pass the summit of Bluff Knoll. The ridge will be all mine. Morning. Hey, morning.
Sorry, you can't keep it going.
Oh, no.
That's Bluff Knoll summited in about 44 minutes. Super busy up top. Took a selfie and I've just started running down to the ridge. Sketchy. So many spiders. Jesus. The track along the ridge can be really hard to follow. It's overgrown and confusing at times. From past experiences, I know that having a map of some sort is absolutely essential to staying on track. There's Bluff Knoll, a few people up there still. That's where I've come from. But we are heading to the other side of the ridge. And it's way cooler over there, so I'm just gonna keep climbing. It's hard to follow the trail. First good look at the rest of the ridge. Whew. Look at that. It's a long way to go. So I'm trying to be really sensible. Usually I would flog the downhills. I'm changing that up to jogging the downhills because above all I want to avoid getting injured and stranded up here. So I'm just jogging the flats, jogging the downs where possible, and kind of just power hiking all the ups. I know it's about to get real steep downwards in a moment though. That's coming. Sketchy downs begin. As I was sliding down this sketchy section of trail, I didn't recognize the track at all and realized that for the second time so far today, I had gone off the line and I had to find my way back to the trail. After about a 15-minute detour, I eventually made it back to the track and continued my long descent down from Bluff Knoll. Came from up there. Now we're going to follow the ridge. There are many sections of the ridge walk just like this, completely overgrown, and lots of different paths have been taken by previous hikers, so it's hard to find your way through. This is a fun trail, if you can call it that. Slow going. very slow. Plenty of blood already. Whew. So officially ascended and descended Bluff Knoll, and yeah, we're attacking the next ridge and the next peak now. You can see I'm a little scraped up already, a little battered and bruised, but still part of the adventure. That's what I'm here for.
I don't get angry very often, but bashing my way through some of this overgrown trail really started to grind my gears.
Bit tight through here. Heading down to the first campsite that I'll come across on the ridge, the Eucalyptus Coal campsite, which I have camped out before. It's really nice. You can probably see it just down there. This is the Eucalyptus Coal campsite. A few spots for tents. Pretty nice. I'm going to move right along. Bloody spiders.
Most of the ridge walk isn't runnable at all. It's super technical and there's lots of steep inclines. So whenever there was a relatively flat section, I made sure to pick up the pace and make up some time.
Just climbing up to Isongarup Peak, and we've just ticked over 1,000 meters of gain. 1,000 vertical meters, thanks to mainly Bluff. Not gonna lie, it's tough. This ain't easy, it's hurting a bit, but I'm enjoying it more than I'm hurting, so for now we're doing well. And the time we're making is very good. 2 hours in, almost up to Isongarup Peak. So this is Isongarup South Peak, I believe. That's the middle peak, and the northern peak is further over there. We've got the 3 arrows, we've got Baker's Knob, and then the big boy Allen Peak, which is our last summit. So we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Isongarup Middle Peak, and there's Isongarup North Peak.
I knew the ridge was going to be tough and the weather wasn't going to be great with super hot temperatures, but what I wasn't expecting was to encounter literally thousands of spiders across the trail. I had to resort to carrying a stick with me basically the entire day just so I wouldn't run into the massive spiders and get covered in the web.
So many spiders. Oh, jeez.
The Ridge Walk is undoubtedly the most spectacular hike in Western Australia. No matter what part of the ridge you're on, you're going to have unreal views of the surrounding mountain ranges.
Hello to the 3 arrows. 1, 2, 3. That's our next little obstacle. We'll come down the ridge here, and then we'll come up and around and over these arrows before hitting the last 2 peaks, Baker's Knob and Allen's Peak, which this section is probably the most technical section of the hike, so it's not going to be easy, that's for sure. But I reckon we're about halfway now, making really good time. Very, very, very happy with it so far. Let's get down this little ridge. I think this is probably the thickest section of the ridge. Very confusing on where the trail is, but we're going to push our way through anyway. Very disorientating.
So I believe just down here, point you down there, there's another campsite, the Sheoak Coal campsite, which I've never camped at before, but I think I will use it as a little bit of a break, just to have a bite and a little drink when I get down there before tackling these technical freaking beastly rocky mountains. I think I need a breather before I do that. All right, nice little rest spot at Sheoak Coal campsite. Beautiful. Got some shade, got a place to sit. Just chill out for a minute. Getting in some lollies before we do some very technical climbing. By my standards anyway. Going up that. Oh. Some hamstring cramps. Whoa. Wake up. Stupid leg. Oh jeez. Loose rocks. Look at these spiders. All along the trail. Absolutely horrid. Just ready to jump on me. Ah, another one.
Distracted by the spiders, I once again took the wrong trail, this time walking down one of the bailout routes instead of the ridge itself.
Went the wrong way. Heading down bloody to the escape route. I'm gonna try and cut across here, see if I can get to the right spot. So annoying. Yeah, son of a bitch. Back on the right trail. Going down the wrong trail like that just saps any energy I had left. That's the second time I've gone off now. Making it hard on myself. Definitely making it hard on myself. That's right. Man up. Just man up and get it done. And don't fall off the edge. I just know going down this section is harder than going up, so I gotta just enjoy this, even if it's brutal. Straight up, baby.
A lot of the trail between First Arrow and Ellen Peak would more accurately be described as rock climbing instead of hiking. While it's definitely a massive challenge scrambling up these steep trails, it's one of the reasons why I absolutely love the Ridge Walk. It's also one of the reasons why I recommend all hikers have adequate experience and a high level of fitness before attempting the Ridge Walk.
Some more rock climbing. I remember this part. Very sketchy. Very sketchy. Very sketchy, but I freaking love it. Oh yeah. Come on. We're high up. We just came from down there, all the way down there. Woo! Let's get to the top. Yeah! Come on! Woo! Let's go! Come on! Yeah, buddy. Woo-hoo. Hell yeah. Look at beautiful first arrow. Oh, that is a stunning looking mountain. Get me up there. All right, if you turn left here, that takes you down to the large camping cave. But if we go straight ahead, it's a bit of a shortcut past the cave, and obviously we ain't camping, so we're gonna head up into the gap of first arrow and yeah, get on through this thing. If you also turn right here, there's a water barrel. So if you're desperate to stock up on water, that's hidden away in another crack just around the corner. But I think I have just enough water to get me to the end, so I'm not going to detour. Oh yeah. So beautiful through this little gap. There's bugs and there's lizards. Nice green grass. And back down we go onto the technical trails.
With the 3 arrows now behind me, I could almost taste the final summit at Allen Peak. That doesn't mean it was going to be easy for the rest of the way. I was running low on water, the temperatures were soaring, and there was plenty of technical track to go.
Big boy. Lucky we're not going on top of that, we're going around it. This might be my least favorite section of the track. It's yeah, we skirt around the side of this big mountain, this big one, and it's just full of these blade grass kind of bushes that are sharp. It's very slippery. None of the trail is flat, as you can see. It's all just undulating. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I'll tell you what though, when it's wet, it's 100 times worse, and so today's actually a good day for it. And all the flowers are out, which are kind of nice, I guess. But bees, so many bees. Oh, let's have a little break at this cave. Finish off my Powerade. Hey, if you guys are interested in adventures like this, I've recently launched a Western Australian adventure map. It's called The Best of the West, and I'm basically dropping pins on all the best adventure spots in Western Australia. It's available to my Patreon members. If you're interested in joining up, it's the first link in the description. And yeah, I'll be sharing new locations every week. We just dropped an update here in the Stirling Ranges where I've given a detailed overview of the Stirling Ridge Walk, as well as everything else you can do in the Stirling Ranges. But we've got hundreds of other locations on the map, so if that interests you guys, check it out. Allen Peak, you can almost taste it. Oh, almost top of Allen Peak. Oh, wow. Hell yeah. Come on. I'm on track for a sub-6 finish. So that's the goal now. Sub-6. Allen Peak. Pretty much summited. Made it to Allen Peak. Oh, I am cooked. Not much water left. It's so hot up here, but almost done. Time to get down Allen Peak, which I know is going to be a nightmare. but we ain't gonna stop. We're just gonna go for it. Somewhere down here, I think. Yes. Time for a steep descent. Let's do it. Long way down, boys. One step at a time. Let's not break anything, shall we?
At this point in the hike, I just wanted it to be over. I was hot, I was getting dehydrated, but I was on track for a sub 6 hour finish, and so if I could do that, I wanted to try my best.
This is what I'm looking at. See proper trails down here. Oh yeah. Man, it's freaking hot. Oh, I'm cooked. Literally cooked, it's so hot. Oh yes. I can see the trail all the way to the end of the national park. Yoo! Let's go. Oh, out of water, absolutely roasting. Got to run 2 kilometers to the end though. I'll pump it out. That's it. That's the Ridge Walk, baby. Woo! 5 hours, 47 minutes. I'm dead. I am so cooked. Found a patch of shade. I'm cooked. I've got about 5 kilometers to walk back to the car on this access road, but I'm absolutely stoked with that effort. I came today hoping for a sub 8 hour end to end, and we did 5 hours, 47 minutes, which is wild. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You're all legends. Make sure you leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel to catch all our future videos. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers. A massive thank you to Tania Connors, Alison Harrison and Sam Hall, who are my legend Patreon supporters helping to produce this video. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel further, you can do that over at Patreon. Patreon members get exclusive access to behind the scenes content, our adventure trips across Western Australia, and also my new interactive map of adventure locations across the state. You can join for as little as $3 per month, and you'll be supporting me to keep creating awesome content here in WA. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you next time.